I never really looked at them as a third-party vendor. I've dealt with several third-party vendors before, and we've always had a closer relationship than that. But I do truly feel like they're another branch now, like I'm just another part of my staff.
That feeling grew out of weathering the COVID crisis together. Before the pandemic, Attorneys Title Fund had trusted its title plant maintenance to HDEP International for 16 years.
Other companies should consider it, and especially if you can see how they're trained, how they're working on your data.
COVID-19 proved HDEP to be even more vital to the fund than its executives could have guessed. That's because title plants must enter county real estate records into their systems within 30 days of filing to remain valid, an almost impossible task during the worldwide lockdown. And even though flouting the stay-at-home order could have meant trouble with the law, HDEP's Manila-based employees had the solution. Critical technical staff volunteered to stay at the office for weeks at a time to create and maintain vital connections so staff could work from home.
We were surprised, amazed, and grateful for what those employees had to sacrifice and be willing to do to keep providing continuous, secure service to our customers.
The amount of coordination it took for my staff, I can't even begin to understand what they had to go through over in the Philippines to get all that working.
HDEP's executives assembled a work-from-home plan and the necessary equipment, and its employees got the wheels turning again.
I mean, if I could have heard a cheer come through email, that's what would have happened. If there was hands clapping, a little prayers, hands coming through my email about thank you.
With daily direct conferences, HDEP and the fund prioritized the backlog data, inventing new ways to get work done.
Us going through this together and coming out the other side, even though there are still trying times, we're still better at what we're doing now remotely. To me, it built long-term loyalty from me. And it's something that I won't ever forget.
And with teamwork, trust, and cooperation, they got through the backlog, just in time for the next crisis.
We would have thought with this entire COVID that the market would have blown up.
Work volumes skyrocketed, but this time they were ready. Stacy says when the chips were down, HDEP's staff showed what they were made of, doing whatever it took to keep her business running.
So it was very surprising that people were willing to make that kind of sacrifice. And to me, it kind of endeared them to me because that kind of sacrifice to me is not imaginable here. And it's something I really do appreciate. Oh, I get emotional.
And at HDEP, adapting to what COVID threw at them without sacrificing quality and reliability paid unexpected dividends.
We had no idea when COVID first hit if our company was even going to survive, but it turns out people were really grateful, needed our services and wanted our services, and as a result, we've grown about 30% this year. We have to thank our customers for sticking with us. We are very fortunate as a company, and we plan to continue on providing the service we're known for as we go forward.